And we are off on a new season of Dominion League. Yeah, we're playing against Haka. What I'll say is that I have not been playing anywhere near enough and not playing anywhere near well enough for this season to probably go well, so I'm going to be hoping that I am able to be lucky instead. And maybe we'll get better throughout the season, but I'm also going to be front-loading it to this time when I'm kind of not having much experience. Anyways, this board has Collection Ride, which is pretty ugly. That's probably going to be most of the game, is just getting enough collections and buying Ride a lot. Starting off, it looks like Haga has a 2-5, because if it were a 4-3, I assume he'd be opening Enhanced Copper to Chapel Silver like I'm about to do. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. And yeah. With the idea that hopefully I'll get, I don't know, collection soonish. I assume the 5 is probably going to be like an Artificer. But I could see there's lots of fine options. Either the treasures, well, specifically collection, seems okay to open too. On this 5. But I think I go with the Artificer just because it cantrips, non-terminal and all. Anyways. Yeah, so I think like the first 5 I probably want is collection, just because with the chapel my hand size is going to be low enough that Artificer's probably not going to do a whole lot. I don't really know how to get going from there. It's like we want to be able to somehow get more collections, but like buying them seems kind of slow. Draw-wise, I'm not really sure. Like you can run, Herald, Shanty, Journeyman, but I'm not sure how much of it just wants to be Ride. This is not amazing. We'll hope that I bottom decked. We'll hope that I bottom decked in a state, which I didn't. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do here. I might just take a Herald. I could also take another Silver, just given that I do probably need to be building economy a little bit more. Clearly I'm like pretty far behind. Which I don't think is really a fault of my own, but well. Wonder if on this 2 whether I take like Ride or Haven. I guess Haven. How badly do I want to chapel out in state next turn? Not terribly badly. I don't think. I wonder if I want to hold like 6 coins also. That's another possibility. Right? If I hold 6 coins, then when I buy a collection, I can go like Collection Shantytown, maybe? I don't know how I draw all that, but it's a thought. If I go down to 5, then I think I'm just doing like Collection Ride stuff, which is fine also. I guess the other incentive for going to 6 is that the chapel can get enhanced into probably Herald. as opposed to the shanty town. Anyways, we'll consider. Like if I go down to 6 coins and I buy a ride, I could still bottom deck Chapel Horse, which would stink. I could also draw like Chapel Copper, which would prevent me from hitting 5, which would kind of suck also. So maybe we do go all the way down. On the other hand, given how behind I am, I don't know that I can't just like. I mean, I kind of want to take this. I kind of want to take this role that I'll be able to do both things. I don't think Artificer does me a whole lot on this first 5 buy. Yeah. It's like if I have 7, if I have 5. Like, if I go down to 5, then I definitely want to do Haven. If I go down to 6, then I want to do Ride. I'm just trying to figure out, like, does the math at all work out on 6? And I'm really not sure that it does. Especially given that there's, like, any number of horror draws next turn doing that. On the other hand, the non-horror draws are so much better. Though I still have to draw the silver out of what? However many cards. Right. So... so probably do 2 and then the Haven. Then we can take Collection. Maybe do like Collection Ride off that. We'll accumulate collections a little bit quick. Alright. I'm somewhat convinced. This is fine. This will be Collection. Do not like this position at all. But I don't think that there was a different way to play this to make things work. Just, you know, just kind of how it went. We'll go like Collection Haven here, I guess. Yeah. I mean, you can look at this going poorly right now. But that's not a great hand coming up. That's maybe one thing going for me over there. So probably here we go Collection plus Haven maybe. Haven's permanent, I'm just not sure how good it actually is to have in deck. We could also go Ride with the idea that we're going to enhance the horse, potentially, which does give a little bit more than enhancing Haven. But This would hit like 8, so I could go... I don't know. Shantytown, maybe? Like enhance Chapel to Shantytown by... collection. Alright, I kind of like that idea. Okay, well, that turn did not fail in the manner that I was hoping. I mean, it could have. You could have not top decked one of the Heralds. But, oh well. I guess what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to just kind of get this collection split, if you want to call it that. Which I'm really not sure how good a job I'm doing. Like, I have 2 of them right now. I'm going to have a 3rd. I just don't know where we really go from there. This is going to be a collection. It's got to be, right? Huh. Alright, well... we had this planned out. This turns into Shantytown, and we're buying another collection. Do I need to hit 10? I don't know. My main problem is that it feels like, you know, you have an actual deck and I just have a bunch of collections. Which, you know, maybe having a bunch of collections is alright. Especially if I like try to press this a little bit. You know, like take 2 collections here, that's kind of forcing something, I feel like. Maybe. Just given the everything else. The problem is like you take 2 collections here and then we're kind of in the same boat. You know, my deck has a lot of collections and your deck actually works. Except it doesn't actually have a lot of collections. It has exactly the same number of collections, so I don't know. So like I tuck a copper, we play Shantytown and buy 2 collections. That would be the idea, right? And just try to eat up that split if possible. Because what else does your deck want to do here? I mean, I suppose if you get the last 2, that looks really bad for me, right? Maybe you can't get the last 2. It seems a little bit far-fetched. Maybe not. I mean, that last card's a Journeyman, but it becomes awkward for you to gain 1, so you'd have to buy both. No, you wouldn't have to buy both, okay. So you're going to gain those last 2 collections, that's for sure. At least I forced you to do something that maybe wasn't the most amazing. I don't know. I mean, you're carrying, what, 3 collections, so you can discard, you still have 2, buy the last 1, I'm sure. And then, as I say, you have a deck and I don't, which is... yeah, so this has to be 2 collections. There's, like, no way it's anything else. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna buy 5 rides here, maybe. Like, in order to make my deck do anything good. I have to start putting in horses. Like, I have what? I have 15 money, so, like, I can do 5 rides and then, like, add a little bit more. That's something that is possible. Right. Obviously, there's advantages over there, like actually being able to do good stuff. But why would you want to be able to do good stuff when you could just buy lots of rides? This is more like deck greasing. This next turn's going to be probably like maybe like Artificer, Herald, and 2 rides or something like that. You dudded. That's good, I guess. Or Artificer, Herald, 3 rides. I don't think the Journeyman is actually better than just getting horses. I wonder if we ditch the Shanty town. Trying to imagine, like, Haven over a horse. So this can be like, what? Enhance Shantytown to Artificer. Herald 4 rides. Is Herald actually better than just more ride? Another ride? Maybe. Oh, I guess it is, because I'm limited on buys. Okay. That's fine. I have plenty of points, right? That's good. I don't have Chapel, which is a little bit awkward. It means that Cauldron can, like, kind of get me. But we can always regain a Chapel with Artificer right now, or just like buy one potentially. My hope is actually to get a Cauldron with the Artificer, I think. The good news is because you're dud, I got like a substantial point lead. The bad news is, again, I still just have so much less of a deck, and you can do the exact same thing as I am, just with, like, 0 problems doing lots of stuff. I should have kept the Shantytown and ditched a horse last turn. That was kind of a mistake. That is Haven the Shantytown and ditched a horse. Although I think I'd be kind of unhappy with that right now. I mean, part of the hope with, I guess, Cauldron is that I'm just able to bring down the curse pile a bit. Well, I'm also foreseeing this problem that I could end up having where, like, you get 2 Cauldrons and then I just have to 2 Chapel in defense, because, well, yeah, I do. I also don't know that like actually gaining Cauldron's that viable this turn. Gain and play wise, it kind of depends on what the Herald does. When the Herald shows up, what it hits or doesn't hit. Like if I actually get a lab out of the Herald, I'm in a whole lot better shape, right? Which part of why having that shanty town might have been a bit more valuable. Because then I could like Artificer gain Journeyman more viably, and anyways. Yeah, that was a mistake. Here's your 15. With, I guess, more coppers. I don't know. Cauldron. I'm imagining. Herald. Interesting. Oh, it was a horse. Okay, that's good. So I discard 5 for Cauldron. I'm trying to figure out like how many horses do I have here. 1, 2, 3. I guess I only have these 2. So my other option is discarding for a shanty town, which I guess is what I'm going to do. I guess the other options I could discard like 5 for a Cauldron. I'd have 12 coins. No, I'd have less than 12 coins. I have to discard a collection if I want a Cauldron here. Which maybe is fine. I mean, I don't see how anything else is that like actually productive. I guess I could get a Herald also. Another Herald, even that. I'd hit what, 16? What would I do with 16 and 6 buys? We do it this way. I mean, I have an okay shot at drawing back to whatever. Right. Shantytown. I mean, you can just get Cauldrons. The thing is, like, you just have way more draw at this point, so that's definitely an issue for me. It's still like the same problem that we face the entire game. Is probably you can take 2 Cauldrons here, right, and then still draw everything back. Unlike me, who's kind of, I don't know, stuck. I mean, you still have her carrying, like, how many horses? 3? 2? 2 horses? Like, you can draw this stuff. I don't think you can do more than that, which I guess is a little bit of good news. Oh no, you also have a shanty town. Yeah, it's like it's all there. And then I have to hold these curses, which I don't actually think I can. Because I mean, I lost my chapel, right? As we can enhance them. I don't know. This is a really slow slide to a loss here. I guess I'm staying in it for some misguided notion that your deck might be a little bit unstable. I don't really see how it's more unstable than mine, but yeah. Or maybe we can, like, kind of fuzz out a pile out on Cauldron and stuff. This can be a Journeyman gain, and you'll be able to draw everything back. That's my guess is what it is going to be. Herald. Maybe that works too. You can Haven the Herald, right? I mean, I think the right move for me, like off that start, was to go hard after the collections. That I didn't get 6. I mean, it stinks, but that's probably where my chance was. Just realistically. Horses, okay. Am I just gonna dud out? Apparently so. Well, yeah, we're gonna use it. We're gonna take a Journeyman, right? Name Silver. I wonder if I want to enhance silvers instead. Let's think about this. 7 buys. So if I enhance 1 silver, then I can take 6 horses. Alternatively, I can enhance the curse. I'll go to Haven or Chapel even. Then I'd have 14. I could take like Herald. and however many horses. Obviously, what I'd like to do this next turn is get another Cauldron, although that's probably unrealistic. And I also need to, if I actually do take a Haven, I actually have to worry quite a bit about piles, right? Because that would put it well within range for you. I guess supposedly I'd have a point lead. Still. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So probably we're going to go Enhance Curse to Haven. Herald however many rides. Like, can you actually beat that? Maybe. You could gain a Cauldron mid-turn on that one. Right now you have 7 buys, so I don't really want to take a Herald with that. I guess we could also take Cauldron and 6 horses. That's a little sketchy. Artificer and 6 horses. Right. Yeah, let's do that one. Go Artificer. Six horses. Just carrying the curse. Because that at least, like, gives some realistic shot at doing Herald's Havens this turn. An Artificer for 2 Heralds, supposedly. And buy out the Havens and plus a Herald. Whether that's going to be something that is actually possible for me, I don't really know, but I think it's what we have. You potentially would have a win if you were to be able to, like, gain Cauldron Herald off Artificer and pile the rest of the stuff. It'd be like 8 times 5 makes 7. I guess that's like still 1. That's a point short, so you'd actually have to Artificer 2 Cauldrons, draw them. Which I guess your deck maybe couldn't do last turn. I don't know. Unless you full dudded here somehow, which seems really unlikely. You theoretically could win this turn. That's my take. Maybe like the amount of money that it takes to do Heralds plus Havens is not a real thing. I also kind of question how much draw I actually have, I guess. To whether the win I'm talking about, which is Herald's Havens, is actually realistic at all. I don't think it is, to be perfectly honest. I guess on our side, we could also be looking at like Herald's Curses, just because I do get a little bit of point out of that. I'm basically only in this game because you had the 1 dud, although I'm not going to go out and claim that that dud was impossible or really unlikely. It's just what's keeping me in this game right now. So I think if you go Cauldron, Herald off the Artificers, you have 8 buys. You could buy out Heralds and Havens, I'm guessing. That costs 20. Alright, theoretically you might be able to do that. That would be 40 points, which would get you to 109, minus 2 for me. It would put me at 109, so that'd be a loss. So if you want to win this turn, it's gaining 2 Cauldrons, and I don't think the money is there. So I believe I survive at least one more turn. And then, well, we'll see. If I get another turn, I'm really eyeing Herald's Curses. That would be like Artificers probably actually gaining 2 curses because I'm going to need the Heralds for points. Your max points involves gaining Cauldron, but that also means lowering curses a bit more. Maybe you can do 2 Cauldrons. We'll find out. I mean, you have quite a bit of draw with all the horses. I'm just trying to think, like, how much money is there. 3 Cauldrons, 5 collections makes, what, 16? 2 from Artificer, that's 18, and you had no coppers last turn. I don't think it's happening. So if I draw, which is not necessarily guaranteed at all, I think I should have this next turn, one way or another. Unless I've done like some really dumb math. Which is also quite possible. I've been known to do such things as that. Especially if I get cursed this turn. That'll actually make things just a little bit easier, right? Because yeah, I don't think the money's there if you do 2 Cauldrons. I don't think the points are there if you only do 1, and I don't even know if the money's there if you only do 1. Given what we were saying before, that'd be like 16, and I mean that's not 20. So I think I might have actually put you in kind of a tough spot, whether it was due to something I was trying to do or just what ended up happening. I'm also kind of wondering at this point whether a Cauldron would have been better than that Artificer, just because it does represent 2 gains. That is, or two not gains, but 2 pile thingies. I mean, Artificer's potentially a little bit safer for my turn. So 7 buys. It just barely works out if I don't get cursed. It still kind of barely works out if I do get cursed, but... if I can play the Journeyman, I think we're okay. I guess we probably want to go like all the way out on everything before playing this Herald. see as much stuff as possible. Look how the copper set aside. I mean, it's an understandable place to take time. It's just the wind's not there. Okay, so this is trying to score. That makes sense, given that the wind's not there. I don't know if you can take enough of a lead to stop me. I doubt it. Like, you'd need, what, 8-point lead? Maybe. Like, Herald's, for me, Herald's plus curses is, assuming I draw completely, what, it's plus 15 minus 6. Or even like plus 15 minus 5, giving you 1 curse, so 10 points. Herald's plus Havens is a bit harder, still maybe possible. I wonder why you named Journeyman there. I guess he didn't need the draw. Or you really want to draw the horse? I don't know. I guess you really wanted to draw the horse. I mean, these things just don't score a lot, do they? Yeah. I hope my turn works. I hope my turn works. Duchy. I guess that's what you can draw back. Now you had 1 copper left. Fine. This is up to 30 plus 35, which would get you to not enough of a point lead. I'm just not even counting that curse. I guess plus 36, which would get you to not enough point lead. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty okay. Things aren't looking great there for... Well, things still aren't looking great. I'm not gonna say that I'm drawing this turn. Like, there's so much stuff that could bottom deck that would just completely mess this up, but I will have a draw to win this upcoming turn. That is what I'm asking for, and it's what I've gotten. Which I think, given the start of this game is no less than I can ask for. No more than I can ask for. Whatever. So, you actually have to play for a dud from me, which I don't actually know what that looks like. I think it actually seriously still just looks like 7 rides. Because, you could potentially take something that costs 3, a shanty town instead of one of them. You gotta be thinking, I have to score. I mean, I guess it depends on how much dud you are gonna play for. I'm biased knowing that, I have these 2 horses, Herald, Haven in hand, and so, I'm thinking if you're gonna play for a dud that I might have, you have to score so that you can actually catch up. And the consistency, let's not pretend like these horses haven't been doing nothing. Although I think you did Haven 1, we determined. How many horses did I actually get last turn? I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 horses. Okay, so yeah, you did Haven the 1. So that's still leaving a dud next turn on that side, looking well nigh impossible. Even if this isn't horses. Actually, I only thought I had 4 horses and was wondering if I was actually going to be able to get through. I'm not going to play the Cauldron. Alright. That's reasonable. So play Herald first. Okay, it misses. Okay, I think this just wins. I take... Let's see, so this is 7 buys. I take 2 curses with the Artificers. I take... And then I buy 3 Heralds, which gives 1 curse, and then there's 4 curses left, right? Right. Yeah. There's 4 curses left. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I drew completely, and that was really what I needed. Alright, to my start. Look at that, exactly 100 points from collection. Amazing. Alright, now time for my start. This is a 4-3. Nothing weird going on with Lurker. I guess the main thing here is a distinct lack of trashing. So that's kind of obnoxious. I actually want to start. I'm really tempted by Herb Gather Silver, but I don't think that's actually particularly good. I mean, I think this kind of wants to be a big minion stack. This is just going to be gross because there's no trashing. I guess we could also open like Cutpurse Transport Minion. That might be the way to go. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Like we have better plus buy in Mining Road, although Herb Gather with Minion is not actually going to be the worst thing because it does pick up coppers out of the deck. There's also like the deck where you try to get 1,001 Caravans, although I think they might be the same deck. Academy looks less necessary than normal. I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Cutpurse, Transport Minion, and just try to get like if you get, oh crap, well that's a 5-2. Do we just transport another minion? Do we top deck this one that I just got? Maybe I just transport another minion. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? The minions all disappear? Not realistic, right? Just keep transporting minions until I hit 5 magically. There we go. Hit 5 magically. Alright, now I want to pick up a Lurker, I think. Just, you know, try to make whatever's happening over there not work. I mean, there's a minion in the trash, although I'm guessing that you get it this turn, right? You didn't see Lurker. You have 2 of them. Yeah, okay. How did you... No, you put a minion in the trash, you bought a Lurker, so you don't necessarily actually have a Lurker this turn. It's pretty likely, but it's not like for sure. Although I also... You're not getting the last minion, so I think this is fine. Oh, I guess you could lurk. If you see both Lurkers, you could lurk one out. That'd be gross. And buy one and transport one. I should have taken a Lurker. Yeah. Gross. Alright. That was bad. I'm gonna say that was bad. I guess that just means this turn what we're looking for is a Mining Road. Or an Herb Gather, or a Mining Road. Okay. I'm gonna take Carriage here. I could take Carriage. Look, I don't really feel a need to take that minion out of exile right now. If I were to get plus buy, what would happen? Yeah. Maybe I actually like desperately wanted to do the attack though. I don't know. So this can be like transport minion by Lurker. just to make those potentially stop working. Next thing I'd really like is carriages. Please tell me you didn't find that lurker. That'd be amazing. I don't even know how good carriages are. I don't know if I just want like caravans instead. If I hit 5, what am I buying? If I hit 7, what am I buying? Carriage border guard? Could just take 2 border guards instead. Might be better. Or like border guard or gatherer. Border guard transport carriage. This game's just gross. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. No trashing minions, just always so bad. I may want an herb, I'd want an herb gatherer to make sure that I could clear the deck, except that you're so, like, not guaranteed at all to reach it. That I'm not actually sure. Whoops. Undo. I don't know how Lurker works. Is hitting 5 the best of all worlds? I mean, like, there's 2 minions in those 5 cards. I probably should just leave it, right? Otherwise I get plus buy and do what? Getting plus buy seems fine. Border guard carriage. Oh, sweet. Mining road. Call this a mining road. Do I play the lurker? What would I lurk? Herb gather? I guess there's pillage. Pillage doesn't do anything. Let's not play the lurker. Do I keep the turn going? Maybe not. I could just go like double border guard caravan or something. Like, is there that much reward here? I don't think so. Or double border guard. Yeah. Well, that did nothing. Well, I'll progress through the deck a little bit. Alright. I could also look at something like Academy Border Guard. I don't know that Academy is doing me a whole lot, though. Border Guard, Throne. How likely am I to draw Throne with stuff? Probably likely enough to take it over anything else. Look at these minions. Like, shoot. This is, like, not really what you want to be seeing here, is it? Like, that was a good turn right there. You know? I don't know that I don't want to just start greening here. I'm feeling kind of threatened by the lurkers. Yeah. Right. I think this is fine. Okay, so this can be 16 if I want. I'm pretty sure I do want. Or I can lurk something. Like a carriage. So there's either double province or like carriage, 2 carriages in a province. Maybe 2 carriages in a province is better. And leave a thing on the mat. Like, am I that threatened next turn if I do these 2 carriages? I think so. I am a little bit worried about dudding, right? No, I'm a lot worried about dudding. Oops, I just straight up don't know how Lurker works. Continue to not know how Lurker works. Another carriage? What could possibly go wrong? Maybe we should take caravans, since I'm so worried, or 2 border guards. I wonder if 2 border guards gets me into, like, losing range. It might. You'd be looking at taking out, like, carriage, border guard by... Yeah, that probably gets me into losing range. I might already be in losing range. Maybe I need a duchy. Well, here's the death turn. I mean, we knew that this was coming, right? Like, this is totally realistic thing for this deck to do. It should not be a surprise. At least I'll have 2 carriages down. Whatever that does. Maybe I do want an Herb Gather. I'm going to take an Herb Gather here. I actually don't want... Yeah, I think you actually don't want an Herb Gather, because if you see it mid-turn, you basically pitch good cards into bad cards. Okay, still taking carriages. Alright, no Herb Gathers. What do I buy? I guess I transport something or other. Alright, you've decided that's a bad idea, probably because of piles. Which is, you know, looks silly to me because of my hand, but... I mean, we could go a couple turns without seeing anything here. Is there something reasonable to transport? I don't think so. Is there something reasonable to buy? I mean, I could still buy a border guard. You have 3 lurkers. You have 4 mining roads. 3 mining roads. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see. We're gonna have 2 minions in those 15. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. It's really quite awful. I mean, the secondary problem is, like, I now have, like, this mix of junk and actions in there, which means that, well, it's not good. It's not good. Bottom decking the 3 minions that one turn was pretty not good. And then I think I really should have just doubled the turn that I did Carriage Duchy Province. I mean, we could still see a dud on that side. Somehow you're at, like, oh, this could be really bad for you if you don't see a minion in this hand. Okay, you've resolved that. This is just going to be a province buy, would be my guess then. No, you lost a minion. Guess. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. This game's been... I mean, I had the dud. It could come for you too. Like our decks are not that substantially different in composition here. Okay, well, I want that carriage. No point in having it be in the trash. Okay. Okay. No, I don't think so. I wonder if I should have waited on that. Minion goes by with the border guard. That's bad. Okay. That's my buy. Gross. That's my only buy. I have a minion in these 6 cards, so maybe I actually just stop here anyways. And take my province. Oh no. Why is the last card the minion? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, okay. Well, this looks a bit better now, doesn't it? This will do 1 call on this. So I really only want to do 1 call on it. It's my only plus buy. If I do 2 on it, like, I have to get up to 5 buys in order to win, right? I mean, I have the Lurker. But I think having a turn is just so much more important. I'm going to call on this a bunch of times. I think it's going to be 2 coins every single one of them. Let's take the Caravan. Alright. 16. I'm keeping the Carriage down, and I think we're just going to say go get it. If you can win here, amazing. Because... Maybe you just take the province and hope. Okay, that is what's happening. And I died. Yay! Alright, we're taking a tie. No, we're winning because Mining Road does a thing. Oh my god. Alright. Well, that was a random whatever. Maybe I should take in an estate. I don't know. That was... Minion no trashing is just gonna do that. Ugh. Again, I think I'm thinking that there is a slightly better 5-2 in there. Alright. I guess it's my turn to have a 5-2. Is this one any good? Not really. Yeah, I mean, you'd so much rather have a 4-3 here, I think. Am I opening Bounty Hunter Courtyard anyways? Probably? Yeah. There's nothing weird with Patron. This is another, like, big collection thing, although there's not, like, any horses to help you out. So yeah, I think we're opening Bounty Hunter Courtyard anyways. This is a nice 5 to have. This will be collection. I want to start building up the point whatever already. I'm thinking my next turn probably gets to be Hunting Lodge. Maybe, well, I guess we do Hunting Lodge this turn because next turn shuffles, and that way I can get back around. Okay. Or at least I hope next turn shuffles. The 5-2 is not, like, satisfactory there, but this 5 is quite satisfactory, assuming I don't, like, bottom deck both things, which would suck. Or even one of them, which would suck. Which would suck more? To bottom deck. I guess the Bounty Hunter. Yeah. I'd like to bottom deck neither. It's, you know. Okay. I did manage to bottom deck neither, so that's good news. This will be a collection for me. Think. Possibly it should be another Bounty Hunter. I'm not sure how valuable being, like, ultra thin is. Do I just take the 5? I doubt it. I should try to get back to stuff. I really should. Maybe not. Just take, like, another Hunting Lodge here. Okay, I'm kind of happy that I did that. I would like to pick up Pageant at some point. That is seeming like a real point in your favor right now. Certainly. I could either have 5 or 7, right? 7. What would I do with 7 that I wouldn't do with 5? I would buy, like... Bounty Hunter Courtyard? I don't know. Collection Courtyard? Maybe that's a bit better. Maybe I do need the second Bounty Hunter. I don't really want to get, like, murdered on the thinning. Right? You know, we do Bounty Hunter Courtyard, Bounty Hunter Pageant. What would I buy on 5? Werewolf, Collection, City. Let me just do another Bounty Hunter right here. Yeah. Please, come on. How do people do that? Like, I always see my opponents do this with Hunting Lodge. It's like, it's always perfectly, like, it's my last card, I'm good. Whereas I always see this, like, this Hunting Lodge is definitely drawing the other Hunting Lodge. Just realistically. Or something good. Anyways. That's my draw complaint for the day, is my opponents always get to do that with Hunting Lodge. I mean, I guess your turn before this wasn't amazing, right? I don't get to complain too much. The Pageant makes me feel behind, although maybe I'm not actually that terribly. No, you have 4 things exiled to my 2. What the heck? Never mind. I'm just buying Pageant here, right? Like, I can't do anything else. How do I even produce money? I guess I can Bounty Hunter Courtyard. That would probably be the move when I get the opportunity. See that's the thing that I like. Just drives me crazy. Okay, no collection. Oh, you get to buy one though. It's this thing. Oh god. Maybe I'm gonna pick this Bounty Hunter. Yeah. Am I just buying collection here? I think so. I'm gonna have 1 fewer thing exiled. And basically an equivalent deck otherwise. So that's bad, right? But we'll make it up somehow. Do I pick the Courtyard? I think so. I kind of like a Patron, actually. I'm thinking, like, I think should have the terminals for it. Yeah, we'll see. I guess we pick the Courtyard, because if I draw Hunting Lodge, then I'm... okay. We are contemplating bountying a Courtyard. But I'm trying to think here, like, if I do that, what does my draw look like? And what kind of numbers do I hit? I'm kind of thinking going something like Hunting Lodge Patron instead. How much money do I have? 5 coppers, 2 collections. So, like, if I draw everything, which I can't do, that would be one thing that could happen. I feel like I do need to clear copper. What would that leave? I'd have 7 cards. So I'd leave 2 bad on top. Maybe I can live with that. I mean, I kind of want to keep the Courtyard around, though. Eventually not thinning will catch up with me, so let's thin. And go something like Patron Courtyard, Collection Courtyard. I guess Collection Courtyard still. I don't know. I'm feeling behind here. For sure. In a way, like, last game was crapshoot. The first game I felt, like, behind, but I felt like there was some method just because there was, like, this serious dud possibility, whereas this game I don't really know. The first game it felt like there was something to do. This game, I don't know, it feels like there's a... This game, it feels like I'm just sinking into, like, losing with the same deck. And I'm just not quite as there. This should bounty a Courtyard. Really? Okay. Maybe a top decked Courtyard. Yeah. Okay. This is going to top deck a copper and bounty Courtyard instead. That's my guess. I'm going to pig this first Courtyard. I'm pretty sure. I feel like the early Hunting Lodges could have done maybe a little bit more for me. Again, just like this thing where you collide the bounty hunters and the and the things. I mean, that's really where it's at. This might just be 2 courtyards. I'd kind of like a patron, but no. What in the world are these draws? Yikes. Alright. Well, this has to happen. That's a courtyard, so this has to happen. Bounty Hunter courtyard in there. I guess we're just going to top deck and we have 8 and we're going to buy collection courtyard. That's all there is to do, right? And probably I'll dud. Yeah, okay. So like I was feeling a little bit behind before, and that turn just like totally sealed it. I don't know if there's a better way to like execute that bit, but it's bad. Probably you can get 2 collections this turn and you'll be very happy to do so. Which just kinda makes it for me, because like you have better draw and you'll have better payload. It's really, I mean, I hate to say it, but it really is all about that Bounty Hunter Hunting Lodge collision stuff, where you know, you just get so much more effective a turn if you're able to do that rather than have to draw into the bounty hunters. At least, I mean, that's where I really feel that this game kind of turned. Is especially that one turn where you had both bounty hunters and both bounty hunters, 2 junks, and a hunting lodge. That just felt like such a move. This will be 2 collections in a courtyard. This is over. Well, it should have been 2 collections in a courtyard, I think. I think there's another courtyard hunting lodge pair in there. No? Okay. Yeah. Well, this is what we're doing, right? Like, I gotta have the collection, I gotta draw. Well, no, I can't take the collection because then you just win, right? I don't know how this works. I mean, hopefully you can dud still. I don't even know if that's true. I don't think you can dud. Do I take silver? Surely I take another action like Patron. What are these draws? I mean, this one was set up, right? This isn't like... Okay, there's a dud. Obviously, I'm going to dud too because I just totally set it up, but... yeah. Amazing. Okay, well, there's a full turn at least. What am I going to do with it? I mean, city looks nice. I could go like city double patron. Assuming I want to keep building econ without having to take that collection, which seems like probably is the case. I certainly can't take the collection right now. I mean, you have a bunch of cities coming up. So probably go like city double patron. I guess we go like first mate, double patron. That make any sense at all? I don't think so. These patrons are just like silver, but you know, they're silver that scores points. So sure. I mean, you shouldn't be having any problems drawing here. Yeah. I kind of want a bounty courtyard, like, anyways, even though I can't get it back. Like, I don't actually know how much I really need the econ boost, I guess. That's really what I'm trying to get out of these patrons is just like, they look a lot like silver, but they score, unlike silver, which doesn't. And I would like to clear more copper out, for sure. I also wonder if you can't just, like, take the last collection and win. That seems like a distinct plausibility. Like, if you take the last collection, am I actually taking 4 cities? No. Are you taking 4 cities? Yes. Maybe. Can I produce 25? What I make last turn? 13. I added 2, 17. If I do both bounty hunters, that gets me to 23. I'm actually kind of close. Not that close. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do one of these first. Do this next. Guess I'll play Patron out. Let me discard here. I mean, there's a bunch of courtyards down there. There's a lot of actions. Okay, that was an okay turn, right? I have 17. I'd like to up that a little bit. Plausibly, I can take like first mate and 3 patrons. I'm not sure about the first mate, but probably not 3 patrons either. Maybe like double first mate. No, I gotta score, right? First mate, 2 patrons and a bounty hunter. I don't think that puts things in range for you. Is Caravan better than bounty hunter? Probably not. Can you produce 21? Maybe. What did you do last turn? You had like 11 or something. You have 2 bounty hunters. We'll find out. I have a lot of patrons. I don't think it's terribly realistic to be playing them all for for coins this turn. Probably gonna have to pig one or two. Oh, I did not play one of the cities, so maybe I'm okay. I can produce 21 this turn. I just don't know if you I mean, plausibly you can also. You added coins, right? You added Patron. Yeah, I think you can actually reach 21. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, you can reach 21. I think you can reach 21. I think you actually reach there exactly. Yep. Whoops. Oh well. What do you top deck? I don't know. Well, I guess it should have been Patron and 2 Bounty Hunters instead. Oh well. No, it couldn't have been Patron and 2 Bounty Hunters. It would have been Patron and something else. Okay. We have another game here. It was kind of a short break. It was a little blip, but we're back. Whoa. This board has like all the draw you could ever ask for, because there's Livery and Conclave is actually a fine village with the horses. I think our start is pretty clearly Silver Sailor. Just like kind of try to get the trashing going a little bit quicker. I'm not sure how relevant Sea Witch is going to be. But so it goes. All of these are just going to be more silver. This is actually really, really, really awful to see. I don't even know if I want another silver. I mean, I guess we should probably take it. I don't even know what I'm going to want next turn. Like, is it going to be Sanctuary? Like, I can't... I'm not going to be able to do anything. Like, I'm probably taking Sanctuary. Presumably I hit double 5 and take, like, Sanctuary Sea Witch. I think that's going to be the goal. Not exactly thrilled with the draws. Like I think taking the silvers is better than nothing. Like I do want to hit big numbers. It's just probably we'll take Sea Witch here and Sanctuary here. I guess maybe we take Sailor instead. Or potentially another Sea Witch. I'm like, it's like, do I want to get through the deck quicker, or do I want to be playing Sailor? I guess we're gonna say I want to get through the deck quicker and really hope that these things don't collide. I'm so behind. Just like absurdly so behind. I don't think there was much I could do about it, but it doesn't make me any less behind. Just not being able to buy the things that need to be bought. Nice collision here. Hopefully we're able to draw like copper silver off the Sea Witch, but I'm doubting it. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stop. I don't think I can afford to put more silver into the deck, I guess. You can get another Sailor out. That seems good. So, like, you're actually going to be trashed, and I'm not going to be trashed at all? That's nice. Do I need another Sanctuary? Probably. Like, at this point, I think my goal is just thin, because how else am I going to get it done? I am so lost. So quickly. And it makes the last game hurt a little bit more, because I don't know that I would have been able to win, but this is so over already. This should be a livery right here. And then you're just racing off to whatever. I mean, it could also be a courtier. Like there's so many options, and all of them are good. I think livery probably comes before the courtier, just because you already have the sanctuary in deck. Here, I guess I'm taking a village. Yeah. That will make sense. I guess I could also take livery right here. Like, if I'm being realistic about my terminal space, right? And I mean, I think I want to be putting draw in, right? Let's do it. Like, I have 3 terminals in this deck that surely can handle a lot more than that. I'm gonna get more Basilica points. That's gonna be the thing that turns this around. I'm gonna have so many more Basilica points. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Having Basilica points is kind of actually bad, because it means I've been hitting a lot of 7, which means that I have a lot of silver, namely 3 of them. Like, I don't think I should be doing something else turns 2 and 3. Or 3 and 4, rather. It's just painful how it did go. I mean, you're already looking at Conclave, Livery, and Sanctuary in your next hand. That looks like good buys. Sea Witch. My hope is that, like, you bottomed at Conclave Sanctuary, maybe? Alright, this is not amazing. You know how I said I had the 3 terminals? Yeah, well, here's what happens. I mean, I guess I should add the village now. Just do that. Yeah, you're seeing everything. Maybe you bottom deck the Sea Witch. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe. You didn't bottom deck the Sea Witch. Ooh. Yeah, this is bad. Like, somehow, like, did your sailor miss? I feel like somehow your sailor missed and you still ended up way better off, because, like, you didn't end up buying a bunch of silver. Well, you bought Sea Witch over 2 silvers. That'll do it, right? You know. Buy Sea Witch here, buy Sailor here. I think I want to buy Sailor. Just in the continuing wanting to just get thin as possible. Yeah, I'm done with this game. That was just really bad, terrible off the initial draw, and I was not recovering. Look at that. Just look at the junk difference. Alright, let's hope this goes better. We have Wolfden Black Market. That's exciting. Oh, we have Beggar Guildhall. That's going to be this game. You can't do a crap out of the Black Market. Alright. Do we open Beggar for that, or like Beggar Innkeeper? Probably Beggar. Like Beggar. There's so much nothing to this game. Maybe you could do like develop. You can develop your shelter into Beggar Copper. No. There's no way that's good. It's gotta just be taking the beggars. I'm gonna play this straight up on Beggar. I guess the thing with develop is that you can get wolfed endpoints back. All right, I'm convinced of the develop. I should have opened it. Actually. I'm pretty sure that you want to do the develop thing. Maybe not. Hard to say. I feel like Beggar Silver might actually be a better opening too. Like it's not unfathomable. And then there's also like the Innkeeper question. I think we're just gonna go Beggar. Though, because like you can have the development deck, but like what's it gonna do for you eventually? You're just developing copper into Poorhouse with it? Gross. It looks really good initially, but then what happens? I'm also definitely going to find a way to lose this game. I'm just going to say this is totally the kind of game that I lose after opponent misses a combo like that, just because they get something like this where they're able to potentially they would have been able to. All right, here's Province. I mean, I want to trash the hovel, which is why it's Province. Let's make sure I use this opportunity properly. I think I actually just want to green here out. Like even if I hit 5, do I buy Duchy? Probably. Well, here I buy Beggar. Surely. Colliding the two sucks. Apparently it's going to be a tie. You're not going to do this to us, are you? Well, no, you can't buy Duchy. Yeah, you can't buy Duchy. This has to be Province. Just let's do the tie. If you buy Duchy, I buy Province. You buy Province, you lose. It doesn't actually make sense to do this Duchy unless you like somehow think I'm gonna keep missing, which maybe I will. Like we could random it up here, but I think I'd just take the tie as you. Maybe if I were player 1, I could have taken advantage of that, but I couldn't. Well, we got 1.5. That's an improvement over my match against Taka last season. Obviously, we'd like to do a bit better, but oh well. This has Black Market, which is going to make this battle plan Warlord stuff a little bit less important. I think the initial move is still just going to be thin, though. That's like Steward. And then we'll go from there. I mean, I think the Steward is obvious. What to pair with it, whether it's like Battle Plan or Black Market or what, seems more in question. Now what? Plausibly Battle Plan. Even with the black market, I still think that you would like to not have no control over the warlord pile, especially since this game can go super long with Vineyard. Yeah. I'm gonna trash 2 out and then pursue copper, I think. What do we pursue? Battle Plan, copper? I guess we should pursue Battle Plan. We could also pursue nothing, because that'll get us back around to the Steward a bit faster, and potentially it'll also put 2 estates with the Steward. So much for that plan. Do I want an archer? Sure. You didn't get to trash a state, which is going to put you pretty far behind, especially if you aren't able to buy Archer here. I might actually just rotate it to Warlord. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Like you getting Warlords right now does not frighten me at all. Do I want to take this around is a real big question. Because like I have 5 in my next hand. Like I can buy the Lost City. So do I actually want to have this possibility of whatever? What a decision. I think not. Like, if you get one... I mean, I guess if you buy Warlord here, I have to. Right? That's awkward. I mean, you're not hitting 5 next turn, but... Well, we'll see what you do this turn. It could end up being that when I play this Archer... Okay, this is trashing... Okay, what is in that hand? This is full knowledge. That is a copper. Well, it's not the Steward, so I may as well discard copper. And then I want Lost City, I think. I mean, that's what I have. That's what the buy has to be, even if it does make your turn work. Maybe I drew you the Steward. That sucks so much. Do I want another battle plan? Not really. I think here I just want black market. No. I want another battle plan. I can't play the black market, right? Second battle plan. Oh, Villa looks so nice. For me. Diplomat also looks really nice for you. I like those. Abundance looks nice. They all look nice, don't they? Ow. I'm drawing here. Okay, don't reveal. Don't rotate. We'll archer this. I think I'm ditching a stake, because that's a steward? Yeah. And then I guess I'm buying Black Market now, or am I taking the Lost City? I kind of want to take the Lost City. Just have all of the terminal stuff sorted out. I don't know that I really need to. I wonder if I should have rotated last turn. I kind of want to buy Black Market, so I don't really want Warlord to be a thing that can happen. I'm just trying to think, like, if you buy Warlord this turn, am I really forced to? Maybe. I mean, I gotta buy Black Market at some point soon. Okay, this is gonna be, no, it's Lost City. This gets rotated. I need to buy Black Market. I should not have revealed. That was sloppy. Lose the cycling, buy Black Market. Market would be nice to have. I like that over the rope, I'm pretty sure. No, I definitely like that over the rope. It's just like consistent plus buy. Okay, you decide you need more terminal space, which is understandable. This kind of stinks, right? Because now I have to, well, let me do this first. Is Sculptor any good? I don't know, but Ducat looks really nice. It is plus buy. This game's over. Feels like it's kind of going over just as fast. Do I actually ditch the Black Market? Like, did you see Steward last turn? No, you shuffled. I'd really like to cut you off from trashing the last two estates. But it seems kind of irrational to... I mean, what could it be? It would be like Lost... It could be a Lost City. It could be Steward. I think it's pretty insane to count on it being Steward. What do we want? Black Market, Lost City. Black Market, First Mate. Okay, it was a Lost City. Maybe I still should have. Archer, right? Yeah. No, Diplomat. Oh, dang. That completely stops the Archer attack, too. We just pursue Lost City here, yeah. Is putting a silver in really worth anything? I don't think so. I'm gonna get Archer attacked. I guess we hold the First Mate. Relic looks kind of okay. Actually quite good. It's not gonna hurt me that badly though. I mean, I have this first mate in hand, which is quite helpful. Let's say don't rotate for now, at least. Okay. So, I mean, I'd have to draw with this Steward to play 2 terminals. What else is in my discard pile? Nothing? It's just a Lost City, right? So that doesn't actually do anything. Maybe we're gonna play Black Market twice. Crystal Ball? No. Carpenter? No. Witch. Search. All of these things stink. I want a village. Maybe I take like another first mate. I guess I could pick up the search. I don't think anything's gonna pile though. Maybe something does eventually. What would I pick up? Like first mate Steward? That's not great, is it? I could go first mate, pursue first mate. I guess that's going to be the move. Should leave me okay against Archer and Relic attack. Actually, it's going to completely screw me against Archer and Relic attack, isn't it? Yuck! I should have pursued Lost City. I had this weird notion that I was going to be able to certainly have something non-terminal. It's just not true. Why does it feel like you have an extra terminal? Probably because you do. I don't know where that's coming from. I would have really liked a village. You know, like either of these things, Ghost Town, Royal Carriage, both look amazing. Just saying. Oh, you have the Diplomat. That's where it's been coming from. Yeah, so... I mean, I hold the first mate, right? But you know it's there. So, like, this sucks. This is a full dud again. This black market has been really unkind. I mean, this game's easy to attribute, right? I think. Just want to trash. Right? I don't want to take 2 coins. Like, I could take Contract. That's pretty bad. That's fine. It has first mate Lost City in it. We're just gonna stop. I mean, you get these full turns. I just like desperately need to pull actually a good card out of the black market. I don't think I've actually bought a single one. Like at some point you gotta make it work. Hopefully this is the end of the turn. I'm guessing it's like black market and diplomat stuff though. This so sucks. Oh god, trail. Hunting Lodge. Like, I'd kill for any of these. They're amazing. Both of them. Hunting Lodge especially, but, like, can I not pull a village out of the black market? Like, I'm gonna lose. That's what you have to do this game, is you have to pull villages out of the black market, and I can't do it. You know? You know, Fisherman looks nice. Probably just buy it. Inoffensive. No, Gatekeeper. So much for getting villages out of the black market. I guess we need like Watchtower now. This is getting worse and worse. I have to buy Watchtower so the Gatekeeper doesn't screw me over. Maybe I need to get contracts. This is all very bad. I mean, you seriously have the Diplomat. You've got to be kidding. Oh, no. Okay. You do have to make a decision. Battle plan gone. Black market. Bazaar sure would be nice, but I don't get to have it. We're gonna buy double contract. Yeah. Ugh. Well, I hope you dud. Nope, it's the Hunting Lodge. Oh my god. Was this an unnecessary non-dud? Yes, this was an unnecessary non-dud. You're killing me. Yeah, Gatekeeper was good. It just straight up prevented me from getting a village that I needed so desperately. I mean, at least two of these losses are completely attributable to nothing at all. Right? Both of my starts that I lost have just been... They've been just death. Immediate death. I mean, what am I hoping? I'm hoping to grab, like, Collection, maybe? I don't know what that does. I could go, like, Lighthouse. Maybe that does some good. Oh, you got a bustling village. That's so beautiful. And I haven't been able to buy anything. I was happy with the ducat when it came up. It's just, you know, everything since then has been terrible. Yeah, this is going well. Oh, look, it's a whole bunch of cards out of the black market that don't do anything. Oh, look, it's a whole bunch of cards out of the black market that don't do anything. What are we doing here? Like, seriously? Do I buy the Innkeeper? I guess so. I could just get more contract. That's a possibility. I guess that's what I want to do. Maybe I should have picked up a watchtower this turn. That's actually probably more the case. Just knowing that the gatekeeper's coming in. It's just so much of it matters so little. It's just like I don't have village and you do, so, well, here we are. Okay, this looks suspiciously like you ran aground. I'm gonna say. What's on the tower mat? Carriage? No, you didn't run aground. What is this? Yeah. Joke of a card. Anyways, yeah, I mean, two of those were clearly not attributable to anything I did. The one, possibly I should have, the first one, no, the one maybe I could have won it if I did 21. Anyways, I'll see you all.